Joining us, we are under a winter weather alert right now with several inches of snow expected over the next 24 hours.
And we have live team coverage this morning as the storm begins to ramp up. Katie Spencer tracking the conditions in Teller County, and Stephanie Sierra keeping an eye on the roads in northern El Paso County.
Storm Tracker 13's Abby Oconee is in the Weather Center, where we start with the latest on the forecast on how much snow we can expect and when.
Thanks so much. Good morning, everybody. Here's a live look in Motor City from our Phil Long Dealerships Neighborhood Weather Network camera. Snowflakes still flying with light snow accumulations there. A trace of snow in the Steel City. Check it out. It's our Parkview Medical Center Neighborhood Weather Network camera. The heaviest band of snow right now taking place between Castle Rock and Monument. If you're traveling up to the Mile High City, you will encounter some travel issues. It's within Colorado Springs and Pueblo, where we are also seeing some light to moderate snow. Some of the darker blue hues indicating more concentrated pockets of those snow flurries. Within Colorado Springs and Woodland Park, snow continuing to fly. It's to the northeast of Pueblo, where snow continues to come down. How much snow could we see today and into early tomorrow? Remember that during this time frame, snow will be hit or miss. Not everyone's going to see snow all the time. I'm expecting 1 to 4 inches in Colorado Springs, 2 to 5 in Monument, 4 to 8 in Teller County, between 4 to 10 for the southwest corner of Pueblo County, stretching through Walsenburg and Trinidad, mostly to areas just west of I-25. 1 to 3 inches along the lower Arkansas River Valley. 3 to 6 for the southeastern plains. Get this, 1 to 2 feet of snow for the ski resort, so plenty of fresh powder. Into the Pikes Peak region and through Woodland Park, we do have winter storm warnings lasting through 11 p.m. with winter weather advisories affecting Canyon City, Colorado Springs, and Pueblo during that same time frame. It will be treacherous traveling not only this morning, but also later on tonight, where we will be dealing with some snow-packed and icy areas. While wind speeds for the most part are staying between 5 to 10 miles an hour, that's just enough to make temperatures feel even chillier. 12 below for a real field temperature in Colorado Springs, 1 below in Pueblo. 9 a.m. still seeing the single digits, and we'll stay in the single digits and teens as we go throughout the rest of the day today. We'll be breaking down neighborhood high temperatures and more at 6:11. John and Dana, back to you.
Abby, thank you. We have some closings and delays to tell you about this morning. Colorado Springs School District 11 will not have classes today. Academy District 20 has announced they are closed due to weather as well.
Fountain Fort Carson District 8 is closed, so is Harrison District 2. Pueblo District 72 hours delay, and Widefield 3 is closed. Manitou Springs 14 and Cheyenne Mountain 12 also closed. You can find the entire list, and it's a long one, on our website, krdo.com, or scrolling along the bottom of the screen. Falcon D49 closed today, but Falcon High is having an E-Day in which students attend classes online. Miami Yoder School District JT 60 in Pueblo is on a 2-hour delay. And as far as military bases, right now, Schriever Air Force Base 2 hours late for non-mission essential staff. And those folks should report no earlier than 9 a.m. The Air Force Academy on a 2-hour delay as well for non-mission essential personnel. The academy will be closed to visitors the entire day. KRDO News Channel 13's Katie Spencer is keeping an eye on the roads and the commute this morning.
She joins us live from Teller County as we continue our team coverage. And Katie, you have been out there all morning. How is it now?
John and Dana. Road conditions aren't great right now. They're snow-packed and icy. Probably about 1.5 inches of snow is on the ground right now. And we have seen plows out plowing the roads, CDOT plows plowing Highway 24. You know, we've also seen private plows in parking lots. So crews are definitely trying to stay ahead of the storm right now. But more people are getting out and about on the road as the morning kind of continues. So definitely make sure to give yourself some extra time and some extra space this morning. You know, roads aren't horrible right now, but they aren't great. We have seen crews putting salt and sand down on the road, so they are staying ahead of it. But as always, make sure to give yourself some extra time and space. Our temperature gauge in our car just a minute ago said -4 here in Woodland Park, so it is very cold. It's not going to warm up much today, so it's not going to give much of any melt or any recovery from this storm. So make sure to give yourself extra time, extra space, bundle up, wear your hats, wear your gloves, wear your scarf, and make sure to stay inside if you can. We will continue to bring you team coverage this morning. We will continue to bring you live coverage here in Teller County, and we will of course continue to bring you coverage throughout the day. Live in Teller County, Katie Spencer, KRDO News Channel 13.
Katie, thank you. And KRDO News Channel 13 Stephanie Sierra is also keeping an eye on those road conditions.
And Stephanie is live with us now in Monument. And Stephanie, how's the interstate looking?
Good morning, John and Dana. Yes, I am noticing the snowflakes are getting much bigger. The wind is picking up, and we're finally reaching about a half-inch here in Monument. As you can see behind me in I-25, snowplow crews have been hard at work this morning. We've seen now, 6 or 7 again within this 30-minute period pass by, really trying to keep ahead of the storm this morning. Now that the snow is really catching up with them, though, we're seeing on the side it's really starting to accumulate. So as we continue to track this for you this morning, really be cautious as you head out this morning. Give yourself some more time. I know Katie and I keep saying we feel like we're at broken records, but just really be careful out there, especially for the side streets as you're trying to come out. Snowplow crews haven't had much time to give those streets as much attention as I-25. So for those of you just joining us, long story short, I-25 is mainly clear, but the snow is catching up with us here in Monument, again reaching about a half-inch. We'll be continuing our live team coverage throughout the morning. Reporting live in Monument, Stephanie Sierra, KRDO News Channel 13.
All right, Stephanie, thanks. 6:06 now, and of course, plow crews will be out in full force this morning.
We spoke with snow manager Chris Howard on the phone earlier to find out how they're getting ready for the storm.
We started with our preparations last night. We pre-treated several of our main arterials in all of our grids, focusing on areas where we have hills and curves and known trouble spots. And then this morning we had a full call out at midnight, and all crews are out on the roads right now and are prepared to treat roads as the weather calls for it.
And we'll be checking back in with the plow crews a little later this morning. All right, let's take a look at the roads west of Denver on I-70.
You can see this is I-70 at Vail right now, completely snow-packed, ice underneath. It is treacherous driving in the high country. Give yourself lots of extra time if your commute takes you up on I-70 today. There are traction laws in effect right now between Vail and Morrison. That means vehicles are required to have snow tires and have chains ready to put on those tires. Vehicles will also have to have four-wheel drive or all-wheel drive.
Now checking the airports right now.
If you're heading to DIA, there are already some cancellations. Frontier has been aggressive this time by pre-canceling flights. You may remember the airline had a big mess on its hands right before Christmas when a storm caused delays and cancellations, but many passengers were stuck waiting at the airport. DIA also says most airlines are offering refunds and waiving flight change fees for those affected by this weather.
As far as things go at the Colorado Springs Airport, there are some cancellations for flights to Denver. However, other flights are running on time.
If you are flying out today, just give yourself plenty of extra time. Check in with the airport and your airline before you go, because again, we're seeing many delays and cancellations today.
Here's a live look at I-25 over Monument Hill. You're going to run into some icy and snow-packed conditions and maybe even some blowing snow as we continue our special coverage of the latest winter storm to hit Colorado.
Here's a closer look at the side streets within Monument. We've got 4 below from our People's Bank Neighborhood Weather Network camera, a few other live checks outdoors, along with your snow tracker. That's up next after the break. Time now, 6:08.
But don't forget, you can stay ahead of the weather with the KRDO Weather app. Get the latest forecast and live Doppler radar right on your phone. It's free at Google Play or in the App Store. You can also stay ahead of the weather at krdo.com. There you'll find the latest weather forecast and a list of all of this morning's closings and delays. Time now 6:09.